Hi, how are you? Welcome back to LPH Tarot, as in love, peace, and happiness tarot. We're going to get into your reading. Um, this is a general reading, so it's going to resonate how it does. And your job is to bring your intuition to the party, as always, because it's your best friend and it's always guiding you. I did select the wisdom of the oracle to begin our reading, so we'll get started here. Mm, all right, so let's see. We're perfect messages for the ones watching. The source, God, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be. Yeah, most valuable messages at this time that needs to come through. Please and thank you. Okay, I'm being shown to pull one card from the Major Arcana Tarot before we begin pulling oracle messages, I hear. So let's do that. I heard 3 shuffles down and then take it from the palm. So 3 shuffles down. There we go. And then we'll take it from the palm. That's it. Oh, the Emperor is the energy. The Emperor is the energy, and that is telling me like it's time to get organized, get your shit together, get in control. You at this time you need to be the one who's in control of your situation. At this time you need to be the one who's deciding how things go, and you need to make those decisions in the way that best serves the interests of everybody who's involved in the situation, because you got people who are dependent upon you. You got folks who are looking to you, um, for what they're gonna do. You got people who are dependent upon you. There's not a easier way to say that, like, because it's father energy. The father is the provider and the protector, right? And the father is the one that's supposed to be there to let you know everything is going to be okay and make sure that the storm doesn't hurt you. That to I heard to So why I'm being shown to board up the windows before the storm comes and get the family hunkered down for the storm. So is there a storm coming in? And the masculine energy, the father energy, you in this case, because this is the energy of the reading, needs to be hunkered down, needs to be ready to go for this storm that's coming through. You need to board up the windows. What's the windows about? The windows is where you see from outside to inside and inside to out. So that's telling me don't be looking too much. And then they showed me eyes. That's telling me don't be looking too much at what's going on outside, and don't be telling everybody what's going on inside, and don't be showing everybody what's going on inside. So it's like outside and inside. Everybody don't need to see all that. Okay. That energy is there. All right, let's see what we have from the wisdom of the oracle. We got them shuffled real good. Just give me one moment, please. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. You here? You still here? Yeah, thank you for putting up with me. All right. So let's see what's the energy here. All right, we have Treasure Island. Treasure Island. I heard everybody doesn't get a treasure map. Okay, Treasure Island. It is card number 9. Turtle energy is here. We have a treasure box. It's open and there's a face in it. There's a face inside the treasure box. I'm not sure but why, but this treasure box and this face inside of it is totally giving me Snow White vibes with the magic mirror, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Type of a vibe is there. And then we have this giant sea turtle. That's a protected creature. That's a protected creature. It carries a treasure on its back. Hello, message. Did you get that? It's a protected creature. It carries a treasure on its back. And I feel like that protected creature carrying the treasure on its back is you. Yeah. All right. So we have Treasure Island. What else? What other messages? What do you want to say? Okay, thank you. We have a leg up, card number 34. A leg up. It's a little baby polar bear climbing on the back of the mother when it's cold outside. Polar bears do live in the cold, but there's also this banner of victory, success over here. Okay, there's a leg up, there's victory, there's success here. Somebody here, the emperor is about to show up. If you the empress, the emperor is about to show up. Okay, if there's a connection between Taurus, Libra, and a Virgo, that's definitely in the talks right here in this energy. But there's a success, there's a victory. This is a leg up for you. Let me see, what else can you reveal about this energy? Let's search God. What does the ones listening need to hear? Most valuable. Okay, observer. I'm just the observer. uh I'm the observer. What are you observe? So the leg up is that you are an observer, okay, or you're being observed, and or okay. And then we have observer of what? Come to the edge, soulmates, a higher power. Somebody's being observed as they come to the edge with the soulmate, and it's, I heard, motivated by the higher power. Okay, let me get one more oracle card. And it's a never-ending story of the loyal heart. I get two more cards. I asked for one, I get two. Never-ending story and loyal heart. Okay, the bottom of the deck is exchanging gifts. All right, so never-ending story and loyal heart. Treasure Island, a leg up, an observer with the come to the edge, soulmates, and a higher power. God's in the house. Hello. Angels in the house. Hello. And the never ending story with the loyal heart. Got a loyal heart. There's always a reason. Never ending story. It's a never ending story. Okay, if you just watched that movie recently, hey, 5,000 points. But it's like there's this understanding. I'm seeing this understanding in these cards of, when you're brought to someone, when you feel like, I don't know if I should be connecting like this, but I can't help myself. That connection is definitely influenced by the divine, and there is an understanding of that. So let's get some tarot cards on the table too. Let's see what tarot card. Oh, yeah, I felt the good tarot earlier. I haven't used them in a while, so let's pull the good tarot out. Get these shuffled. So we've got 8 cards on the table. Let's get some more messages. And get some shuffles down on this, okay? Thank you for clarifying this message for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity, please, and thank you. Most valuable messages that they need at this time, okay? All right, so I heard the situation, what you know, what you don't know, what you can expect from the other side of the table, and your guidance, and then the purpose, okay? So, you shouldn't give me spreads when I'm live because I don't, you think I'm going to remember all that? I need to write this down. So, here we go. We'll put it here. So the first one was going to be situation. The second one was going to be what you do know. Okay. The third one was going to be what you don't know. The fourth one was going to be what they do. The fifth one was going to be guidance. And then the sixth one was going to be purpose. What's the purpose? What's the reason? Okay. So now that I know what positions we're playing with, and I heard you have to know what position you are playing with. You need to know what position you're in. You need to know You need to know what position you're in. You should know what season you're in too. How do you look walking around dressing for winter and it's 110 outside, especially if you live in Vegas. It's 100 degrees outside. You know, it's hot outside and you walking around here in a winter coat. No. Know your season. Dress adequately for the season, okay? What season are we in here? What's the season? Well, let's find out, because the situation is going to clue us into the season here as well. All right, so what's the situation, please and thank you? The situation is the King of Water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine energy. But the King of Water, this is about, look at the way it's like, it looks like King Neptune, and he's smiling at one of his little fishy subjects. So there's this a love and adoration, and even I hear admiration coming through in this card here. It's beautiful. Okay. King of Water, there's an energy here of emotional maturity. If we were looking at this as a season, it looks like summertime, baby. It does. The King of Water would look like summertime to me, because it's like, it looks like a full pool of water. Nice, clean, fresh water. It's time to go swimming. We got a lot of water energy in the cards today. I just want to throw that out there. So King of Water is a situation. What do you know? What do you know? What you do know? What you do know is the Eight of Earth. Interesting. What you do know is Eight of Earth. What you know is repetitive cycles. You know how to put in dedicated effort to get a job done. You know how to be consistent. You know how to. It's like, if the situation is a King of Water and that's all this loving energy, ready to go take a dive, right? Then the Eight of Pentacles is like, you're a lover and you do it easy, and you've loved many times, and you know that there's always many loves for you in your life. You're not somebody who is stuck on, oh, I lost my one true love of my life. No, you're always finding love, and you're always ready to love, and maybe everybody is not intimate and sexual, but you're always finding love in everything, and you do it well. And with this, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a cello. I get the vibe of a cello. It's like you do it well, and you play. That's your vibration. You play in that energy of bringing love to the table. And I'm here, let my love adorn you, baby, because it's looking like ornaments. It looks like there's ornaments hanging off of here. So this is what you do know. You do know how to apply love to situations, okay? You know how to do that. I heard even when they're not easy to love. So what you don't know is the Two of Earth, okay? What you don't know is that with the Two of Earth, it's like, you've been drawing another energy to you really strongly. You've been bringing in something, because there's this face back here. What you don't know is somebody is being drawn to you. And because this face is so transparent, not solidified, not so obvious to the eye, I feel like intuitively, you might have an inkling that there's something about to happen, something big brewing. But what you don't know is exactly who is this and what is this that is specifically that you're drawing to you. But what's happening is it's being drawn in because you're keeping this balance, and you're being an observer of your life, knowing that whatever is drawn to you is brought in by the higher power, this Emperor energy, the divine energy, divine father energy right here in the table. All right. So what they do, let's see what they do. The other side of the table, this one is drawn in, it's being drawn in. What they do, and what they do is Three of Air. It's like they see that you're a different creature, and they're coming into, it's like you've had I want to say this, but I don't want to say. You had a broken heart, but I'm going to say you had a broken heart. And you're standing there in your beauty by yourself, getting in touch with your feelings. But somebody here, they want to come and bring you good messages. They want to come and bring you good news. In other words, like you could be crying about a broken heart, but you're about to be happy in love is the energy I'm getting. Like this is somebody who's coming to help soothe your broken heart. Yeah. Um that's what I'm hearing. They actually want me to write that down. Soothing your broken heart. So for somebody, there's an energy here coming in to soothe your broken heart. Again, it could be romantic, doesn't necessarily have to be. Let me see the guidance. What's the guidance for you? The guidance for you, you have the 7 of fire. Unicorn energy, the 10th chakra energy, the causal chakra energy. Remember that there's a cause and effect for everything. Okay, 7 of fire. And remember that the universe has to balance. If you've been through a lot of dark night of the soul, then as a balance, a counterbalance to that, the universe is gonna infuse a lot of light. I heard infuse a lot of light. Let me see. What's the purpose of this situation that's unfolding here in these cards? Show me more about the purpose, please, and thank you. What's the purpose? For the love and peace and happiness, try heap. The 4 of water, baby. The 4 of water is the purpose. Okay. And in this deck, this is about selecting. This is, for me right now, this is about a process of selection. And then she is a mermaid. So this, like, you're this mythical being. You're this spiritual conundrum. I hear you're this you're a legendary creature. You're something that is rare, like a mermaid, right? You're fake. Supposedly you're fake. Supposedly you're not even real. But you are, because if you weren't, you wouldn't be here. And here's the thing. So as her hand is growing here, it's like, I see these as all as different projects that she's been working on. And when I say projects, it could be a person that you've been working to help develop. It could be, the children that you've been raising, and there's 4 of them. You see, it could be your soul project, your spiritual project. It could be your work project. It could be your business project, whatever it is. But it's like as you put your hand on it, is she brings it into focus more, and it grows more. It grows more. Okay. And it's a pearl energy, which is interesting because usually the pearl is formed by the grain of sand that goes into the mouth of an oyster. But in these are threaded and they're connected to her. You can ever so lightly see a thread that connects the pearls, that wraps them around her, to her hair, to her consciousness, to her way of seeing. So the purpose in this is to get you to focus on what do you want to make grow, and how can you grow this as the observer of it. Notice here's the energy of the observer. See? And the purpose is so that you become the observer of that which you choose to see, of that which you admire, of that which you want to make grow, of that which you love to see more of in this experience. Okay. So, that's what I see there. Interesting. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck, you have the Strength card. Okay. Leo energy. The energy of getting a grip on what you do. Getting a grip on what you do. So this is an experience where, like, you could have totally been a person who, you try to make things happen in the physical way. And this, with this 4 of water, the way I'm seeing it, it's like you, instead of doing things the way everybody in the world does it, you do it in a mystical way, in a magical way, in an energetic way. You hold it in your point of focus so that it grows. Yeah. And the guidance for you is keep doing that, because the unicorns are watching you. And I hear God is watching us from a distance. Okay, so you have this strong, it's almost like you have this strong awareness too. I see it that you have this strong awareness that you're also being observed in the way you respond to the people that come into your life as soulmates to cause your soul to grow. And at the end of the day, you're loyal to love. At the end of the day, you prove that you have a loyal heart, that you're loyal to love. You are a lover. You're a lover, and that's it. We're not even going to say what you're not. We're going to say what you are. You're a lover. And the exchanging gifts at the bottom of the deck over here for the oracle cards is like you're here exchanging the gift of love with other people. And some of them, what they do is they're dropping off their pain and their sorrow with you. The three of air, what do they do? Three of air, they could be coming. So I see somebody who crossing paths with people, and mm, they're it's like through your energy they filter their pains and their sorrows, and then they come out cleansed. It comes out cleaner. It's like when they talk to you about what's going on or what has happened, there's a filter. You're like a kidney to their soul. You're like a kidney to their soul. You process it, so you purify it, so you cleanse it. You cleanse the blood of their soul about something that's hurt, that's been heavy, that's been hard, that's been painful. And you provide this leg up. Why? Because you are the treasure island, baby. You are the treasure island. In other words, you know who and what you are, so you're able to listen and observe without judgment, without bias, without emotional responses and verbal responses and all that stuff. So you provide this safe space for this energetic exchange. And the thing of it is, this person is attracted to give you their story only because of the fact that you've got this strength inside of you. It's like the strength that's inside of you draws this one in to hear your story. It draws this one in to tell you their story. It draws this one in to lighten their load and lighten their frequency as well. And it's like you're able to do this because you have this ability to focus on them with pure positive energy. And you can see the pearl that they are. You can see, and again, how does the pearl come out? The pearl comes out because it's sitting in that oyster. And because it's irritating the heck out of the oyster coats it. And the more it coats it, the bigger that pearl is going to get. And then somebody's got to pull that oyster out of the ocean, crack it open, and find the pearls, right? So in this energy, I just see like you are one. And again, with the water energy, right? Because this is happening in the ocean. So when I speak of water, it's showing me emotions. This is happening in the emotions. This is an emotional experience. You have emotional mastery. You have in the past assisted many other people to process some very difficult emotions. So what you don't know is there is ones drawn to you, and what they're drawn to is the power in you. I heard the power of love. And with the Leo energy, Leo is known for leading with the heart, right? And so they're drawn to that power of love within you. And why? Because they need some place where they can speak about the pain without being judged, without being lowered even more vibrationally. And you are the one that has the capacity to do this with them. So they come in with their pain, they come in with their sorrow, they come in with their hurt, they come in with their truth, but they haven't made heads or tails of it. I hear they haven't necessarily made heads or tails of that truth. And so when they come and they speak to you, you being the emperor, this is like they're giving me the illustration, the example of the experience when a young lady might go to her father with her first heartbreak, right? The safeness there, the embrace, the caress, and the love that a father would give his child, his daughter, I heard his one and only most beautiful daughter, okay, knowing that she has just experienced her first heartbreak, and or whatever, it doesn't matter what number the heartbreak is, but knowing that she doesn't feel good, the father would And mind you, I never had this experience, so this is an all channel message. um, but yeah, the father would grab her, hug her, assure her that that she is beautiful, that she is perfect, and that she, her experience is her experience, and she can find the value of it and move on, and things are gonna get better for her. And again, the purpose of this is the Four of Water. What is being focused upon is what is being developed. Okay. And so there's this energy of we can, as the father energy here, looking at the one with the broken heart, we can look at, oh, you're crying about silly things, you're making a big deal out of. No, 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 we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna devalue their feelings, okay, and leave them feeling invalidated. No, this is about, look at, okay, I heard, look at the capacity for love here. That's one of the things I hear. So in other words, focusing on what you want to see grow in this child or this person who is coming to you with their pain and their sorrow. So there's this idea that you help them process their stuff as you, whether you speak it or not, in your own energy, in your own view of them, hold them in the highest, lightest, and brightest possible way. You see their authenticity, even when they're in the middle of a storm, in the middle of an emotional storm. We talked about a storm was about to come in, right? So yeah, there's this energy of like the painful experience that they're going through. You know that their feelings are valid, you know that it hurts and all this and the other. However, that doesn't diminish your awareness that this person is actually amazing. Okay, this person is actually somebody who is a high value person, and although they've been through lots of pain, you see who they truly are, and you know that this pain is a phase. You know that the pain is a phase that is passing. You know that it's not lasting. You know that it's a never ending story. On life on earth is a never ending story of cycles, and you understand that to a level that this other person doesn't quite yet, but you're loyal to seeing the part of them that reflects the love in you. Okay, and you know that they're a lover. Okay, and you know that this person is essentially a good person, and you know that this person is essentially a strong person as well, and that they're just having these experiences. So you're not going to tell them, well, you only had this experience so that you could take the power out of it. You might not tell them that. They might not be ready to hear that, but you're going to know it. You're going to hold that position for them. You're going to stay at the ready for when they are ready for more, ready to hear more, because you see that they're coming to you because they have confidence in the conversation with you. And it's like your light, your love, your lover energy is a beacon. Your wisdom and your protective energy, it's like a light beacon that's calling to them, calling them in, calling them in. The divine is watching how this love is going to be applied. So there's somebody, it could be a lover, it could be a family member, it could be a stranger, it could be any person in your life. It's going to be different for all of you, but there's somebody here who approaches. This person approaches because you have the emotional mastery. Okay, you have the love to give. This person is heartbroken. If this looks like romantic for you, I see a romantic connection where a person is coming out of a heartbreaking situation. They are, but they are basking. I'm hearing basking in the love that you provide. They are basking in the love that you provide. And you could be saying to yourself, well, um, this is part of a cycle. I have a lover here. Okay, cool. I mean, it just depends on where you're at with your understanding of these cycles and these human experiences. But you're saying this is a cycle. This person I've attracted is part of a cycle. Okay, what you don't know is what changes are being made to occur by the connection. The universe has brought you together. You don't exactly know what changes are going to happen, okay, in both of you as a result of this connection. Because one of the things you do know with that deeper level of understanding spiritually is that when somebody's brought in romantically to your life, there is a deeper calling and a deeper purpose for the connection. And that change happens. You just don't know exactly what change is going to happen. And part of why they're here is because they have pain. It needs to be addressed, and it needs to be healed. The next step for them is healing. So you're part of their healing process. The cycle, okay, which it won't take you long to figure out, is that you're part of this person's healing process. Okay. The guidance for you with the 7 of Fire, the 7 of Fire for me is the card of persistence. Stand your ground, keep moving forward, and remember that everything has a cause and effect. And it's like, as you help with as you play your role, because it is where the help comes in. It's not like you're saying, oh, I'm going to help heal your heart. No, that's not what you're doing. You're showing up every day as you, being your authentic self. And that is the help. That's why the universe draw this together. That's why the universe draws this together. Okay, so there's persistence here. Persistence in understand that there's a cause and effect for everything. And the 4 of Water, as the purpose of this is, be careful what you give your attention to. Both of you needing to have caution in what is being focused on, what is being highlighted. Okay. I do feel now that it is time to pull some of these handmade oracle messages. So I'm just going to put 3 shuffles down here. And then we're going to, I see me pulling them out of the middle of the deck, honestly, 1 card at a time. So that's what we'll do, I guess. That's because that's what I saw. So let's see. There's the second shuffle. What messages, Listener Scott, do you have for the love and peace and happiness? Try here at this time. Okay, 1 more shuffle down. 1 more shuffle down. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, and we were talking about the causal chakra, and they were saying that the causal chakra helps the understanding of the purpose and the reason behind it all. So let me look first at the Treasure Island card I heard. Why is Treasure Island here? Treasure Island here because the super he, the she. I love that. I'm telling you, you got this powerful vibe. Yeah, with the Treasure Island. It's the super he, the she. Your feminine energy is so powerful. Your capacity for love, your capacity for kindness and nourishing and like care and growth and creation energy that flows through you. It's so important and it's so abundant and it's so, what the hell is superfluous? I'm seeing the word. They showed me a word. I gotta look it up because I don't know. I've heard this word before, but I couldn't tell you what it meant. Superfluous. So let me look it up. Superfluous, unnecessary, especially through being more than enough. Okay, your capacity for love is superfluous. Like you bring so much love energy to the table. It is more than enough. It is absolutely more than enough. Let me see. Let me see the leg up because you're the super he, the she. I told you could see these cycles. I see the cycles we go through, yet still I continue to be a fool for you. This is a leg up energy. You see the cycles, and you go into it because you know that it's being attracted in your experience for a divine purpose, for a divine reason. It's nothing is on mistake. Everything is on purpose. And so, you know that even though you know that there are cycles here, you know those cycles need to play out. You know those cycles have purpose for you and for the other. It's a dualistic purpose, if not more. Because I hear you could call it more quadrilateral, because what's happening here with these cycles and this energy, the connections that are drawn to you, has an effect, and they're showing me it spreads 4 ways. It spreads 4 ways. So 4 Corners, Colorado, I don't know, that 4 corner area could be significant for somebody. What they're showing me is with the 4, northeast, southwest. Okay. And they're showing me that. They're showing me the 4 seasons. Okay, so it spreads. They're showing me it spreads. The energy of the cycles. You know that going through these cycles is important because the energy that you ground, I heard the energy that you ground as you go through the cycles spreads, and it spreads. And number 4, I heard the number of Gaia. It spreads all over Gaia. Mm. Oh wow. And the purpose was a 4 card as well, with the 4 of water coming out in the purpose. So this is about and then I'm hearing like was it Bruce Lee's quote where he talks about be like water so you can flow, because water flows around everything, right? And so that's what they're showing me in these cycles with your emotional mastery. What you do is you cause this love energy, and it doesn't stop with the one you're having the experience with. It spreads to the 4 corners of the earth, to the 4 corners of Gaia. Oh boy. All right, show me the observer card. Why the observer card, please? Energy anonymous. Energía anónima. Okay, yeah. It felt weird. It felt uncomfortable. Okay. Energy anonymous. Again, this is reflecting to, remember I told you on this 2 of earth that there's this face back here. You're drawing someone in, you don't know who they are. You might not know clearly who this person is. Now, some of you actually have met this person on the physical plane, but there's so much about that person that you yet don't understand. Therefore, you don't know them like that. You don't know their true face. You don't know everything about them or something like that. There's an energy there that's anonymous. You're drawing it in. You know when you're going into the cycle because you get this weird feeling. You get this weird feeling, and that weird feeling is a cue to you that there's something significant here. You've felt it enough. You felt it enough, and I'm hearing, and it resonates and it radiates in your solar plexus chakra, because this is where you're pushing yourself. So it's right in your belly button. This is where you're pushing yourself into new energies to do what has never been done before. And it feels uncomfortable, and it feels like nerve-wracking, and it feels, some people would call it fear, because fear can also radiate in that same place. However, it's not fear, because fear is false evidence appearing real. Anyways, this is actually your nerves letting you know that you're pushing beyond the boundaries of what you have known by what you're doing. And so as you feel that, and you go and do it anyway. That's why they have that quote. And that's why the world has created the quote. It talks about feel the fear and do it anyways, because somebody understood, whether they knew what they understood or not, that fear and nervousness, by pushing into the unknown zone, which is where all your dreams live, they cause you to get uncomfortable. So before you can complete it, because if they were in your comfort zone, they wouldn't be dreams, they'd be your reality. You would already did it, right? So somebody understood that situation. There is part of this, I feel that part of what you're sensing is part of this person's pain is they got caught up in some backdrop people's situation, some NPC people's situation. They're heartbroken over something that's happening whose soul ain't even lit up. Okay. They're heartbroken or hurt that they're carrying is